Welcome back, episode 3, Little Nightmares. I'm Jay Smack, and with me today is my sister, whose name is...
Brandywine, dying on the vine.
She's dying on the vine, even though apparently she's had a husband this whole time. That rhymed. I'm in a existential underground ship. I don't know. I appear to be on some kind of ship. It's rocking back and forth, and there's water. And there's a giant that lives here, I think. And that's all I know. And there's electric gates.
Oh, you gotta turn off another one.
And there's more electricity, and this time I'm not sure how to... Well, how this worked.
Is there another lever, or do you have to run through both of these rooms? Let me turn that other one off.
Is that a lever up there? Can I not jump when... There we go. Do I want to pick up this toy block? Does that do anything for me? Oh. Okay. There's an eyeball on the wall. I don't know if that means anything. Oh, wait, what's this up here? Is this where I came from?
Yeah, from that, yeah, okay.
But I didn't, the dresser. Jump up and grab the drawer, little one. There you go. Okay, what does that get me? There's a tunnel. I'm not sure how to get into that tunnel because it's... There we go.
So are you supposed to flip the switch and then go through both rooms?
That would stink if that's what I have to do. Well, I'm afraid to fall down because if I fall down, I have to do the whole thing again.
Are you sure?
What did that get me? Now I'm on the latrine.
You gotta go back and turn the lever again.
I think the only point of that was that I could come back here if I wanted to.
Yeah, because you needed to turn it off again.
I don't know if I needed to turn it off again.
You need to turn it off and run through both rooms.
Giving me the opportunity to backtrack if for
Try
some
to turn
crazy...
it off and run through both rooms.
I don't think I can go that fast. Oh wait, there's a sprint button.
You can sprint. You gotta go immediately. He's gonna tick.
Fly. Are you gonna quote Gandalf? I was trying to quote Gandalf. Go faster, little one.
Hurry up.
Running through the dark. Don't want to get hit by them.
Hurry.
Something that rhymes with dark.
Shark.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Look at that.
Well, it's probably not what I would have tried anytime soon. I would have just looked around forever for the...
I feel like that's what they wanted you to do because they gave you a way to go back and turn it off again.
I felt like they were just giving me the ability to backtrack for no good reason. Games are all about like letting you go back to everywhere you possibly can. Even though there's no reason to go back to stuff usually. Back in the day, games used to just be like, oh, that place you went to? That's gone forever. Hope you got the stuff you needed there.
Oh.
I think I remember in high school being trapped in an elevator with one girl that I didn't know very well, and I wasn't particularly interested in, but I was trapped in an elevator with her, and she was like, it's my birthday. And I was like, well, I bet everybody's been wishing you a happy birthday, so I'm not going to. Because I thought I was like, that's style right there. That's what's going to get me the brownie points if I just try to be something different.
I remember once I had a friend who told me that he went to work, and one of his coworkers had an obviously brand new hairstyle that he thought did not look good, but he felt that he had to compliment it because it was obvious that she changed it, and he couldn't not say something, and I'm like, just don't say anything. But he's
Yeah,
like,
you
he had
just
to.
not saying.
Yeah, he said he felt like he had to go up and like compliment her and stuff, and purposefully say that he liked it. And I'm like, why?
Just don't say
Don't
anything.
have, yeah, just don't say anything.
Of course, what do you do when they ask? Just be like, hey.
Well, you don't ask
It's a
something
new
you don't want to
style,
know
man.
the truth.
It's a new style. What's important is that you like it. What is this child with a light?
Statues?
Oh, it's an eyeball in the sky. Now this is some Zelda stuff. If I had bow and arrow. So all I gotta do is wait for the all-seeing eye of Sauron to look away. Did you know that the Eye of Sauron is not actually in the books?
Really?
I didn't know that. I just found that out recently, that the all-seeing eye was actually just something they put in for the films to be, like, more dramatic. I think there was some reference to an eye, but it wasn't, like, an actual physical eye manifestation. Because otherwise Sauron makes no physical appearance of any kind in the films, and they also were going to have Aragorn fights the physical form of Sauron in the last battle.
Mm-hmm.
But they cut that out and replaced it with a troll. Because I guess they thought it would diminish the potency of the Sauron to show him. Oops.
Oh. You're ashy.
Oh. Looks like I do have I have a little escape time there if I can get to out of the light.
So you turn into stone.
Thought I wrote a review somewhere that this game was half an hour long or something, and I was like, that's perfect length. If it really is. I think it's probably more like, oops, why did I do that? I was thinking it was not going to come my way. It's probably more like 3 hours or something like that. I noticed that most scary games just put children in, like, frightening situations, and then that's, I guess, scary for everyone.
They put the most vulnerable.
Yeah, I see why they do
Dangerous
it.
situation.
Because, like, I'm not a fan of horror movies at all, but there's always that one character who's just, like, doesn't care. And it's not scary to watch them face scary things because they're not scared of them, so it's they save that for, like, the one heroic character who just, like, goes out in a blaze of glory. But the only reason most movies are scary is because the characters are so terrified. Oh, I thought I was safe in that corner. Okay.
Oh, just barely. Ooh, that was fast.
Climate change. Controversial topics. Is that a ladder? Oh, it is a ladder. Time to escalate. I'll tell you, she's getting some good exercise. If this is what I had to do to get out of this dank pit, like, I'd probably just remain. Just be like, nothing's really bothering me. There's lots of, like, intestines to eat on the floor. I'm just gonna exist here. Ah, that door closed itself. Well, that's a thing.
Daddy's home.
I'm just gonna pick up this red ball and crouch button is. That's the crouch button right there. Let's just throw this ball over here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay.
Is this supposed to be half of a body?
What, the bed or the thing?
The moving thing. It's like from the torso up.
I don't know what it is because I didn't see it in the light. I don't really care to.
Was there a baby in that crib?
Maybe they come in to care for their baby.
I think there's things moving.
Oh, hey, yeah, there's things in the cribs. Well, my only goal is to get out without being seen by the thing. Which I think I succeeded. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't so much... I'll tell you a real scary story. So, our eldest brother was graduating from high school or college or something, and relatives were visiting our house. And my grandmother on my father's side was staying in our basement. And she was sleeping on the couch, just in the open basement. And we were having this big party, and a lot of relatives were over. And I was downstairs for some reason as well in that basement, getting away from it or something, I don't know. And the only other person that happened to be down there was my grandmother. But because she was a lot older, I'm not sure how old at the time. She was at least into her late 80s, probably. Yeah, maybe 80s. I don't know. Anyway, she thought she was alone, even though I was very clearly just obviously in the middle of the room. And she begins to start undressing. And the way that the basement was designed is that, like, I'm boxed in except for, like, there's no way out for me without making noise and announcing myself.
If she didn't see you already, why not just walk out?
Because there was nowhere to go. I was boxed into the back. So there's a sliding glass door, and then there was our brother's room, and that was it. Because the stairwell was, like, between her her eye line. There was no way out without her seeing me. And at that point, I was like, I can't be seen, because she's already, like, halfway undressed, and I can't remain. So I, like, weighed all my options, and I just stood in terror. I was like, this is just one of those scarring moments, I guess. And then, why did I go back to this room with the big thing? Oh, well, let's find it. Let's light a torch and look for it. This is what it was like. It felt like this. And then, I very, very slowly, if I remember correctly, opened our brother's door. And, but something's just burned into my brain. I opened our brother's door, and I climbed out of his window in desperation. And I went back around to, like, the top floor, and then, like, I don't know, I probably just ate a whole lot of cake or something and didn't talk to anybody.
Oh,
but I still remember it. I still have certain things just burned into my brain. So that's my genuinely terrifying story. So this doesn't hold a candle to that. And whatever that large creature was, it appears to have gone away because I can't find it. So we have babies all to ourselves. Hey, buddy. Have you ever been, like, trapped in the bathroom when... I'm pretty sure that's happened to you, hasn't it?
It's funny you say that, because I remember being young, like, I don't know where we lived. I could have been like 10 or something, like, young enough that you make choices when you're playing games that later on you realize were probably bad choices. But anyway, we were playing, like, hide and seek, and I was like, oh, you know, every kid's like, oh, they're not going to think to look in the bathtub behind the shower curtain, you know, anyway. So I was hiding in the bathroom, yeah, behind the shower curtain, and it might have been Mom and Dad's bathroom. I don't remember, but anyway, I hear this sound, you know, and I think somebody's, like, coming to find me, but I hear the sound, and the door closes, and I hear a tinkle.
No.
And I was like, and I realized later on when the voice speaks that it's Dad, and I'm just thinking he's like, somebody in here. I was like,
were you discovered? That might be
well, I was just like, somebody in here, and I was like, yeah. He just, I don't remember if I said I was playing a game. I just said yeah, and he just finished his stuff and left.
Just finished his stuff and left. And on that scarring note, I'm gonna call episode 3 here of Little Nightmares. We're gonna see what's behind this vent next time. Thank you for joining us in our scarring memories. Oh, it's a mystery. It's a mystery.